Hey guys, it's Bailey. Welcome back to the channel for what is going to be a quick review of the Wet n Wild Lash-O-Matic Mascara. The actual tubes are right here, but this is going to be not only a review but also a demo and then a comparison between this and a couple of other very similar mascaras that are out there right now. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Right off the bat, this guy retails for around $7.99 depending on where you find it from, if that drugstore is having deals. And the premise behind this and pretty much all like two-step, three-part whatever mascaras is that you have a traditional mascara and the wand can sometimes differ, and Wet n Wild has done a great job at labeling the steps here. So you can see here it says step 1 and 3, the other one says step 2. Basically, you take the mascara, you give your lashes 1, maybe 2 coats of this, and this mascara is going to act like a glue for the fibers that are to follow up next. In this, and it says step 2 here, in this little white tube you will see white fibers, and that's it. They're not set in a medium, not in a clear mascara, not in any other kind of mascara. These are purely fibers that you then put over this mascara, your step 1, and that will help those fibers adhere to your lashes, make them nice and full, add the volume, and even add some length. And then you follow up with the fibers with another coat of mascara to help seal everything in and help lengthen your lashes, thicken your lashes. In fact, the claim behind this particular mascara is that it's proven results up to 39 times more volume. I do have to say that I was pretty impressed with the results of this mascara. I would also say that I experienced both equal parts length and volume, and for all of you guys who know me and have seen me or heard me talk about mascara on this channel, you know that is exactly what I'm looking for. My lashes have a pretty decent amount of curl, so I'm not really looking for a mascara to give me curl and hold it there. I'm primarily interested in like the perfect meld of volume and length. And so I tend to have had really good luck with these kinds of mascaras. It really just came down to whether or not a Wet n Wild mascara could get the job done in the same way that a Physicians Formula or even a Too Faced mascara could. So like I just said, actually I was really impressed with the results of this mascara, and not even just the immediate results, like what my lashes look like immediately after applying, but it has really great longevity. Wore this for a full day, didn't experience any flaking despite the fact that you do have quite a bit more moving parts and opportunities to flake with these individual fibers. No flaking, no smudging. It really stood the test of time throughout the day. And for those of you who are contact wearers, every time I've worn these, applied them, you'll see here in the demo, I wear contacts. I have them in as I'm applying them. These really don't irritate my eyes at all. I don't experience dryness, you know, itching, burning, anything like that. These are very contact friendly in my experience. And I do tend to have, especially here in the winter, dry, somewhat sensitive eyes. And so I think there was an opportunity for, you know, a reaction to happen, and it just didn't, which I personally think, I think we can all agree is pretty good. So now I want to talk about how it compares to similar products, first of which is the Physicians Formula Lash Booster. This guy was in my favorites for forever. The primary, well, there are a couple differences here. One is in the mascara component here. The wand is pretty drastically different. This guy really helped with curling, so if you do happen to have issues with curling your lashes, getting them to hold curl, this might be one that you look to over the Wet n Wild, because it does have, as you can see here, kind of a, you know, a banana shaped one. I'm sure that's the technical term, but you get the point. It has a wand that's just more conducive to helping curl your lashes, and then the fibers are very different as well. And this was actually kind of a pain in the butt about this product, is not only are they black fibers, but they stuffed this little guy full of them so that they make an absolute mess. I don't care how careful you are, how many times you've used it, it's like the fibers regenerate and they manage to get themselves all over your face. So one of the tips that I had when I initially reviewed this was to do your eyes and mascara first before you do the rest of your face, because these are black fibers, you can see them so much more than the white fibers that come in both the Wet n Wild and the Too Faced that I'm about to talk about as well. So overall, I do have to say, for the price, what am I talking about right now? The Physicians Formula, by the way, runs between, you know, $12 to $15, so it is almost 2 times as expensive as the Wet n Wild, and I tend to prefer the Wet n Wild unless you absolutely have to have a wand that you think is going to help curl your lashes. I think the Wet n Wild is a little bit cleaner, a little bit easier, and cheaper. Win. Then the last comparison is the Too Faced Better Than False Lashes Nylon Lash Extension System, the first of these that I ever tried years and years ago, and it retails for $35, so even still quite a bit more expensive than the Wet n Wild, but it's a little bit more similar, especially than the differences between the Physicians Formula and the Wet n Wild. These also have white fibers. For some reason, I cannot find my mascara anywhere to compare the wand, but you can see here, these are white fibers. Even the wands here look very, very similar. The Too Faced is a little bit longer. I find it's a little bit more cumbersome, but overall, it functions the same way, and the lashes are just as messy, or really not as messy, especially compared to the Physicians Formula. The mascara wand is similar. If you go online and look at the shapes of the mascara wand, like I said, very similar, straight, kind of fibrous, not rubberized or anything like that, very similar to the Wet n Wild. So all in all, I would say that the Wet n Wild is a pretty close dupe to the Too Faced, but far less expensive, and you're not sacrificing wear or you know, quality, like the effect it has on your lashes. I 100% love the Wet n Wild and would recommend it to anyone who A, doesn't mind taking a little bit more time to get that kind of effect from their lashes, because that I think is one downside across all of these multi-step mascara things, is that it's more than just 2 coats or even 1 coat of mascara on your lashes to get out the door in the morning. It's a little bit more of a process, something that you might only want to do if you have time. However, one thing I do want to mention, and a question that a lot of people might have with any of these, is do the mascara, or do the fibers get in the mascara? Of course they do. There is no, I haven't found a way to prevent that. And what actually started happening to me with the Physicians Formula, and why I started to love it so much, is eventually, because there are so many of those fibers, they get into your mascara really quickly. And so I found that I was getting a very similar effect as the 1, 2, 3 layer process, but all I had to use was this guy, because eventually it really just became a fiber mascara. So just to address any questions about how the fibers interact with the mascara over time, they definitely do get in there, and eventually I found that I could entirely eliminate the fibers from that process, at least with the Physicians Formula. I haven't been using the Wet n Wild long enough to get to that point, but I am starting to see the consistency of the Wet n Wild change slightly as those fibers do kind of get in the formula. But that's it from me, guys. Those are my thoughts on the new mascara from Wet n Wild. Really hope you enjoyed learning more about it. If you've tried it, love it, don't like it, let me know in the comments below why. I love learning more about you guys' experience with the products that I personally have experience with, so give it a go down below. Otherwise, thanks again for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!